it's all in the right settings, and here we are on a Wednesday. More chill than the last stream, I would think, because it was kind of hectic out here. I'm honestly thinking about how, and I don't know, the methodology of how I'd like to learn to draw. There's hello to you, YouTubers. I think we've found out what an object show is. How abrupt last time, right? I'm still normal though, just just drawing here. I see you've spotted Angus and the wizard. I'm putting all kinds of secret phrases around here, all kinds of messaging. What does it lead to? Hello to you, bananas. I'm bringing up comics and trying to, I guess, imitate their art styles at this moment. I mean, the main thing in my head, like, creatively right now, other than my dystopian business textbook that's a school textbook, except it advertises to your face because it has no integrity or soul, the thing on my mind other than that is how to make a story, like, from a top-down kind of perspective, because I think all of my favorite stories were probably written on a season-to-season basis, like TV shows and things like that. But then here I am, one person. I'm not a writing room, so how do I do the exact thing that all of my favorite stories have done? With just one man, one mind. There's Kyo appearing to say lesbian, hello. There's Banana saying true, and Angus that wizard. Without meaning to, I've created two secret phrases. I feel like they should combine into something, but all I have is a laminated picture of my face. This was an old ID card, and it's really, this could be used as a guitar pick, I guess. But it's my face. And there's, hey, how you doing though? How's everybody doing? There's Kai saying caught up with my webtoons, and this is Peak. Guess that wizard named Angus. We're going into some kind of a night in the woods AU, and I'm here for it. Know that it might be. There's Angus. Whoa, a name change, successful. Oh my gosh. There's saying that thing is you. Yeah, you're not the only one whose identity and physical form splits off into a lot of ways. I really, God, how well is that showing up on camera? Oh, I guess I could be right next to it if I wanted. Yeah, I really disliked this for a long while. I could make it the same size as my current head. My current head, it's not exactly a past head. Huh. Fascinating. Alright, well, as fascinating as that is, no need to replace my entire face with that. There's Banana saying, if you guys remember that one homophobic person that was here during the BFTI stream, I checked his videos, he's no older than 12. Hey, that's... it's like... I had a feeling, right? I had a feeling. But also, if you're able to chat and leave comments on YouTube, you're supposed to be 13. And thus the feeling like led me to like edit the description of that stream. It was, I don't know, in a lot of cases, if somebody, I don't know, is being misguided, is being homophobic and stuff, okay, it's dumb, but I still have the urge to like make an effort to explain things, because like the ignorance is just that widespread, and maybe I can do something. But then if there's like a 12-year-old that is also stubborn while being homophobic, that's not a vessel that's designed to receive words. That's not, oh, that's nothing. There's like talking about young Shadow, no, hi Shadow. You've seen me age before your eyes just now. There's talk of what happened to you. Well, as you can see, I used to be two-dimensional, okay? And I've really filled out since then. Oh right, yeah, that's another thing. Like my mom popped into one of these past streams, and she did not understand why I was being called a hag, and I wanted to like explain it in some kind of way. Be like, Mama, don't worry, it's actually nice. But then I'm like sitting here and being like, and like wondering, and I'm like,
but don't I also complain? All right, well, it's in like that middling state between nice and a little bit, yeah, where it's like entertaining is what it is. There's.
My job is to give tough love without a love.
Oh, and here I go coming to your defense. There's talk of. It was actually saying, never forget, by the way. It's so ridiculous being on Tumblr on the day 9/11.
I scroll down. There's a little post. There's a little PNG of a little baseball cap, and it has some sort of 9/11 sloganeering on it. And I'm like, whoa, what's the context of this baseball cap? I better keep on scrolling. I'm sure this makes sense. I scroll down, it's followed by image of a t-shirt that's like, America deserved it. And I'm like, oh, that was the context. The context was just sort of a brimstone kind of thing. Am I frozen up? Am I frozen up at the most critical of moments? Good God. There's guy saying also, according to the president debate last night, Trump said that they are eating dogs and cats in Ohio. I'm so glad that most of the comments that I saw, like, after the debate on the Reddit and stuff, is like, I'm not gonna watch the debate. I'm not gonna do that. Why would I witness Trump for like more than the amount of minutes? But then then I get my secondhand exposure. I'm going onto the Reddit and whatnot, seeing the comments, seeing the pre-digested version of a news story, and I shouldn't sort by new, right? I should not sort by new. See one person unironically just agreeing with that sentiment, being like, wow, I've been eating Chinese food for years, and in the alleyways around the place there's no stray cats or dogs, and I'm like, why did I sort by new? Why did I sort by new? Just to remind myself that some idiot is out there roaming the earth, technically, legally, not brain dead, and talking like that, I swear to God. There's guys saying, tell her I'm a hack too, so it's hag on hag crime. Oh my gosh, the latest in the report. And there's being related to Bill Cipher, and there's the wing is do not approach. Oh, it's too late, I've accidentally approached. Well, hopefully that's a completely consequenceless action. My favorite type of action. That's about it. And although the best coverage that I did get of the debate was, in fact, just the memes dropping on Tumblr where somebody has put together the image of the literal aliens behind the bars becoming transgender. It's okay. In my soul, I'm deeply depressed about the state of the world. But outside on the social media, when am I having a little giggle? Oh boy, there's saying that this country isn't as it else get. Here we go, giggling. Oh, hey again. Hey, hi to you, Leviathan. Oh my gosh, I barely got to say hi last stream because we were doing something so loud and hectic. How's this week treating ya? You seemed a little bit sleepless last time. Hey, hopefully here we are with a normal and chill vibe. Here we are once again on a more normaler stream. What's up? And there is the reminders to drink water, reminder to drink water. Thank you. You're saying Donald Trump makes an Ohio joke in fall 2024 confirmed. Oh, every one of my atoms divorcing from one another right now. Ow. There's guy saying, I saw someone said that the statement is Rebecca Sugar with Steven Universe. Wait. I'm struggling to put my two brain cells together to extract meaning from what this is. There's something saying, you approach the Wendy shadow. That leaves your pituitary gland. Oh, for exciting metabolic benefits, right? Ones that are legal in the state of California, ones that are known to cause great things in the state of California, which I'm not in right now, but if I ever go there, then me and the Wangus are gonna get dangus. Sure, that's a way to end that sentence. There's the part of the brains that make you hormones. Oh, it makes you transition. Fascinating. Guy saying, in a way, Steven Universe is aliens that are transgender and do illegal activities. And then Pearl, for the entire seasons and existence of Steven Universe, was in the country illegally. She didn't have a driver's license. She didn't have a citizenship. Wow. Earlier this summer, I was trying so hard to get my driver's license, but then I could have been more like Pearl. I could have gotten into a toxic sapphic situationship and then gone on the road without a license, and then she dies in childbirth, and I'm forced to take care of her son, the only remnant of herself. Yeah, that could have happened to me over the summer instead. Wow, but here I was, getting legally licensed, like a chump. Saying yes to everything, and Leviathan saying won't lie, it's been a struggle. Last Friday I experienced rejection, and now I'm somehow taking part in a drama between some of your friends? What? It's... Okay, maybe it's jumping the gun on like judgment on my part from reading a single sentence, but I mean, are your friends still like there for you too? Amidst the drama, take a break from your drama, guys. Take a break from your drama, fellows, and have like a hangout, or perhaps the essential element of people's mental health. A hug. Yeah, doing a friend hug. That could be something. There's guy saying hope it gets better, and oh my gosh, take care indeed. There's Leviathan saying it's not even my drama. No idea why I'm roped in this. I can't tell how antisocial it is exactly to stop answering messages. I don't know, but then there's still people that you see in person that might not be able to avoid. Pack up homework for college and go to cabin in the woods. Well, I'm full of solutions, but I guess the only thing to really offer is my condolences. My condolences, Latin. Oh my gosh. Okay, the thing that I'm trying to do right now is I guess scroll through actual episode of a comic, because this one had some pretty good art that I wanted to learn from. Both of the main characters of this are very extremely good looking. Gotta love a good art style out here. So let's see how see what sort of things that I've got. And there's YouTube just like saying, why would an alien have a driver's license? They can travel through the galaxy but not down the street. Yeah. Oh. Well, all the ships crashed. This sounds like a bizarre excuse for why aliens need a license in Steven Universe. Sounds like a bizarre excuse. But all of the ships, they crashed. It's an extreme thing that is also a true thing about this show. And then all of the teleportation only goes from one set point to another set point. What's even the point of being a gay alien with powers and situationships if you can't teleport wherever you like? There's Banana saying, for some reason the news app I use has comments, and anytime it's remotely political, almost all of the comments support Trump. It's insane. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, it's on all, I want to say most, let's say all, mainstream, like, news outlets. It's how do you see someone rock up on that stage, not form a coherent sentence once, and be like, yeah, I think maybe he's all good to drive cars, but not just cars, country, but not just country, country with nuke, but not just country with nuke, country we're in. Not to spiral about it, As Kai says, also hello everyone, you're looking at a game art and development major. Wait, let's hope they put me through art boot camp. Hello, wait, okay, so new, what's even, okay, wait, you decided on this, like, recently, or you just, like, got in, or what's the process for becoming this, oh my gosh, okay, cool, hey, awesome, and I didn't say I'm actually gonna move into the gutters. That seems far less healing than the nature of the woods, but people are goddamn hassle these days. Anyone else up for becoming gutter people? Have you also gotten a YouTube video suggested to you where it's like singing the Halo theme song in a sewer? They make it look really appealing. Nobody else comes to the sewer unless they are kind of a ride or die with you and willing to sing. So instead of drama, you'll be having singing in a sewer. This sounds good, right? We could start blueprinting this. Yeah, why not? Filling up this canvas a little, get myself another layer, have a little bit of a square. Yeah, sure. We haven't always had a sewers, but we can have a sewers today. Leviathan saying I'm the evil clown. I'm on my evil arc. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's kind of spooky. I would never guess that things were going to get a little spooky. And Kai is saying, decided on it recently. I've been switching between majors because I'm indecisive, but I've decided on this one because art and illustration. Oh my gosh! Hey, sending big congratulations and big hey, hang in there, and hey, you can do this. Just encouragements. There's YouTubers and something saying, sing the Halo theme song, Cheru. I'm unsubscribing if you don't. Oh, well, we're thinking of the same one, right? And are we good for some badly? It's like, sort of like that. Did I? Well, I probably remembered it, and, how vulnerable do you feel to being gaslit right now? That was a perfect rendition. Just now. Believe it. So, double subscribe, if you will. And there, see the Pepsi Man. I view Pepsi Man commercials more regularly than I would think that I would do. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. They've had such a variety. Pepsi Man commercials. Pepsi Man. There's Kai saying gutter people live their lives peacefully and with a limited amount of rats. I would think there would be unlimited. Where do I go? Just say, not saying that I'm signing up. Not to be coy or anything. Where do I go for the unlimited rat? Or rats, plural. Preferably unlimited rat, singular. Don't know what that looks like. Secondarily, unlimited rats. Saying play Minecraft now, I'm unsubscribing if you don't. I'm actually experiencing like double incentives to play Minecraft, because then that could also be a date location for my long distance girlfriend. Date location. I haven't purchased it at this exact moment, which seems ridiculous for some game that I have had played before. Seems ridiculous. Well, guess there's nothing I can do then. See if I get Minecraft, you know? I don't know if that's better. There's what I've been saying. I'm cool with the rats as long as they're gourmet chefs. Oh my goodness. I mean, you heard that anyone can cook. But now anyone will cook? Oh. Now let's get a little bit of this. Drawing the straight lines without a guide. Mapping out a little bit of a sewer. It's good to have a sewer. There's that guy saying now we'll be able to come into the stream and complain about classes again soon enough. Oh my gosh. The solidarity energy between artistry and going to college is gonna be off the charts. Here we are. Squad. None of those. Wasn't it on the N64? And then what is the best mobile game? The mobile game that I've played the most of is the little strategy game Polytopia. But then there's also something that I didn't play a while. For a while I played the really stupid ones. All of the ones that you're seeing in like advertisements and things. And I'm never gonna get my life back on that. But then the one that was like called Animal Restaurant that I played like last year, and I think I still have that installed, but I haven't played it for a year. That one's pretty good too. It's good. It's kind of cute, but also it's pretty bad. Mobile games, good and bad at the same time. Talking about sewers or New York City for unlimited rent, and talking about how the best mobile game is either Plants vs. Zombies, Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, or Brawl Stars. Oh, hey, very nice. And there's a vote for Jetpack Joyride. I feel like I've seen them around a little. And Minini's has been playing a little bit of Brawl Stars lately instead of whatever other brain rot game, and it's actually not the worst. I installed a chess to see if I could get better at it. I do not think that I have gotten better at it because I installed it and then promptly forgot to play it most of the time, but I don't know, it's nice to have as an option, I suppose. There's YouTube saying he has a machine gun jetpack, makes it the best mobile game ever. I'm sensing something of a pattern. Hey. Then I could theoretically calculate the best sort of mobile game for you specifically. Huh, I wonder what that would look like. Definitely a machine gun in there. So I was saying it's pretty funny, fast me, wouldn't call it pretty much hey, fun things. And Crystal Palm saying that the best mobile game is cut the rope, I would guess, looking at the keyboard and what that's next to. And the Leviathan talking about how you like the characters in Brawl Stars. They're simple but distinct with their own personalities. Oh, I do really wonder about simplicity in character design. Let's have various chambers in this sewers, in this gutters. I feel like that's not really how it works, but if you're like drawing one for the fun of it, for the hell of it, then you've got to have interesting rooms for sure. Here we go, interesting rooms in here, and you may be living in an interesting sewer. Oh, that's different from interesting times. The interesting times don't keep you safe from anything. The interesting sewer keeps you safe from 5 things. And what are those 5 things? Depends on the sewer. There's talking about SpongeBob and the baseball bat and crossovers, and Kai saying it's hard to be able to write, draw, and edit and have no motivation for any of it. Ooh. And then, have you ever seen that, or heard that song that's like a comedy song, and then it's by the voice actress of Sadie from Steven Universe, because she's in a comedy group that's called Garfunkel and Oates, and the song's like, "You're such a loser, good for you." It's something that a lot of people can't do, and it sounds cuttingly, bitingly sarcastic, and also I guess a little bit unhinged to bring up totally unprompted to another person, but I've brought it up for a reason, and the reason is not that I'm dispensing loserdom, but just that it's on my mind, because the song points out that quitting or not finishing things, or just being a critic and never trying for yourself, it's technically worse in the creative process than, everything I'm saying is not very encouraging, worse in the creative process than trying something and losing it, because if you try and you lose, then at least you tried. And I try to internalize this in an encouraging way. I try to do so, la-ti-do, but also, telling that to myself and being like, when am I actually going to finish a little artwork and put the try in and get something out of drafts? Get something out of drafts when some of these, when am I going to fulfill the reason that I wanted to try learning art? And it gets a little bit not so discouraging, dare we say. And wondering about a John Cena skin? Well, I mean, you wouldn't see it if there was one, right? There's the talk of skinning people criminally for all stars, and and whether you would see them or you don't. And oh my gosh, okay, is there a creatures appearing in the sewer? I feel like I've had a nightmare about this or watched an episode of Hilda about this. It's also got to do with Red King. Alright, what else should be in here? One chamber such as this. Or maybe it just goes around. And there's two societies of sewer people, isolated from each other due to sheer infrastructure. I don't know, it's fascinating to start to look at, but what else have we got? As Kai says, I'll take the encouragement. I shall open up my MacBook to open the After Effects program. I have not edited something in months, or a year. I forgot. The time passes and it's fast. Don't be scared though. Don't get the feeling of time passing as if it's something that's falling past you and you've just like experiencing a kind of a vertigo as if you're falling off of a building. I said encouragingly. I don't know, it is really interesting to get back into things that you didn't even realize that you kind of started to leave behind. Interesting like that. I'm really trying to figure out, I don't know, how to structure a story. And have I run out of tunes? Well, hopefully it's perfectly alright to loop a tune around here, because I'm feeling jazz. Clicking into things, and you're giving a stew to a skin stew. There's contemplating getting a brawl pass. It's $2. It's a wildly good deal. Watch out. That's how they get you. But also as somebody who has spent money on mobile apps several times, I cannot actually discourage anyone. I do not have the rights. Took away my license to advise people on purchases. Else, like to say, they're making a dungeon. Sewers don't look like that. Oh, my apologies, sewer expert. Have I told you that I'm considering going into a degree of water management, or resource management or something like that? Maybe. The thought of considering that lends me the expertise on the vibes. Maybe I know this. Maybe it came to me in a dream or a vision from having a single collegiate thought. Oh, you keep calling my bluff, and my bluff keeps responding. There's why the $60 is worth it for Squidward. Don't be afraid to play like me. Don't repeat my mistakes. Oh God. And there you going. And Banana's saying, I've actually never spent money on a mobile game. Me neither, surprisingly. Well, okay, less of a safe space than I thought it was right now. And here I am, Boo Boo the Fool. Oh, okay, I was going to draw something else, but I'm going to draw a little picture of myself as a little clown. Because what am I then? Okay, if you haven't already spent money on mobile games and such, then am I just a cautionary tale? Just a cautionary tale? Here I go. What the hell do I look like these days? I don't know, my hair had a wave in it the other day. That was fun, sure. Let's have the fun things that are going on. It was going like that because I stopped using conditioner. And now my scalp dry as hell. My scalp dry as hell ever since one weird hack stopped using conditioner. And there's YouTubers saying I haven't spent a cent in any piece of software. I can just copy and paste it. SMHHH. Yeah. There's some of that too sometimes. Surprisingly simple, and Menanas is off to walk the dog. It's a good kind of thing. I sometimes wonder where I would be in life if I followed my 2008 anime-styled booklet of yo-yo tricks and learned how to do all of the tricks in there. Surely I too would be able to walk the dog, as they say. Here's I don't have buff-ass trapezius. I don't actually have a trapezius like about this size. I could get more buff one day. Like this. That's what I'm looking at. And there's Kai saying I spent $10 on a mobile game yesterday. Kai, every time I'm concerned. Every time there's like a purchase talk coming up in the chat, there's also you in there, I'm just welled up with concern. But also, if I can sell you one commission, I've figured out that the reason and methodology of my doing this would entail, okay, like pick like 1 or 2 characters. It's more like a Mad Libs than a proper commission sheet. 1 or 2 characters, a pose or action for them to be doing, and then pick somebody's art style on the earth. Because the theory is that I can do any of them or learn from any of them. It's actually something that I was about to start doing on this thing. It might be it's probably too loosey-goosey, but these first ones were the intention behind them is like a practice run, but also how can I practice run when I'm practice tripping over my own self by not really getting it all together? Anyway, there's Leviathan saying I better head to bed too. I have an early morning tomorrow. Have fun, folks, and remember, Stu is a goofy goober. Thanks for stopping by, Leviathan. I hope that this was kind of calming amidst the drama. As YouTube says, did you pull out your wise tooth? Are you a millionaire yet? Then I would give you permission to spend a little money on useless games. I'm spending it on webcomics. But also doing the strange thing where you look for a affiliate deal through the webcomics, and so then you get like, okay, you spend like $10 and then get $50 worth of their fake webcomic currency kind of thing. This sounds like some kind of a scam, but it's a sign of my genius because I have worked it out. I have worked it out so much you could call the amount of workout that I've done gym rat levels. Yes, commission talk, everyone cheered. I don't know if the Mad Libs format is like whack ass. YouTube is actually saying how many commissions have you sold. Oh right, I brought it up cause King Hijinks, who got the first of these like 3 slots that I was doing, was like, would you draw grandmother's doggy? And I'm like sitting here like I've never drawn doggy before, but if your nan's alright with it being slow, then I'll try very much. I'll try it out. There's guy saying I have a whole photo folder of commissions I've gotten. Give me a second to fire up my brain cells. Makes me wonder if I should like write down the Mad Libs thing that I'm out doing. But then he's saying that you spent like $5 on Cookie Run once. Oh. Spending $5 and then you don't get to eat them cookies. But that's the nature of entertainment. That's the state of entertainment out here. I draw a little bit of a ear, draw a little bit of this, and then I did have a did have a clown nose at one point that I got from the circus. Where else would I get that? They're actually, I don't know, the type that they sold were smaller than I expected. Let's draw some sad little eyes, because the reason for my clownery is spend actual money on mobile game. And I don't know, what's the saddest sort of a face? I guess like that. And we can have a little bit more of this going on. There's even a face paint around here. And then just also sort of crying emojis on the side. Sure, why not write that down? And the characteristic of me also is that I am always wearing some kind of a t-shirt. Except for the times when I'm not wearing a t-shirt. There we go. And there's Banana saying, I knew a kid who spent $40 to buy every level to this Stumble Guys Battle Pass. Oh my god. You met the target audience for all of the mobile game ads. Whoa. Kind of a celebrity encounter walking past that guy on the street. There's... Say this as if mine's not up there also. There's YouTubers saying, I will force each one of my conjoinees to buy a commission from you. Will pay 3 times more than the normal price, but they have to be finished by the end of the week. Oh, I'm all about it. I'm not about it. Wow. I'm doing this experimental $5 kind of thing, and there's no way that I've got that contained within me this week. Also, it's Wednesday. Oh, that's inhumane. Oh, and okay, what else was I sketching out here? Probably a step process, multi-step process. That's like one. Okay, so 1 to 2 characters. 1 to 2 characters. And we'll div and write out the most of that. And is my brush still on these settings? Okay, because I still want to learn from existing styles from various webcomics. And okay, like some of them, I feel like I keep on finding art styles where I look at the art style and I'm like, this is solid. This is a cut above the rest. This is clearly superior. It's the upper echelon, upper caliber kind of a thing. I feel like I'm seeing them all the time, but also when I go to look for examples that I have saved in my 9 gigabytes of screenshots on single phone, then they're not organized. They're not anywhere in particular. They're not really around. Huh. So this is off to a good start. Sure, okay, that's an angle that I'm not normally off to, but sure, I'll try to draw that individual from the comic. There's Celtic saying, I remember the news of that one guy that spent like $1 million in a game, and I want to become a mobile game developer. But you've got to find the dude. First of all, having $1 million. Second of all, no impulse control. Third of all, has heard of your game. Wow. So, okay, this kind of implies to me that in order to have a successful mobile game, you're not really supposed to run those obnoxious ads in between the social medias, on the YouTube, wherever you see a mobile game ad. You don't even bother with that. You walk on over to Silicon Valley, and then in everybody's like brain boosting smoothie or whatever the hell they are eating there, you give them coupon for your game. Sign up code, advertisement. You have to go directly to the money. And then I was like saying, wait, you mentioned this before. I just clicked in my brain 9 gigabytes of screenshots. What? Okay, if I look again, quickly screenshotting another thing, maybe they're not all screenshots. Well, that's okay. That's not necessarily better. Gosh, okay. Does this tell me? Oh. Okay then. Wait. How does that work? Wait. Where are the rest of them? Are a bunch of images from my camera? Because I don't know. I went and selected them all. 1,819 of them, and it's like that's barely 2 gigabytes. What? How does this work? And it's not from the camera roll, is it? How does any of this? No, it is from the camera roll. Oh wait, why are these all so high resolution? I don't need to resolution. Okay. Well, I'm learning more about myself all the time to a little snappy beat of jazz. I can't object to that whatsoever. Okay, finding what exactly it is that I am drawing, and it's the pose of this individual, but is your head like a lot larger than the rest of you, or is it not? This angle, kind of wild. Okay, let's map that out a little and start to learn how I would make my own comics if I finally get around to it. I have to do a reasonable amount of studying this week, 22 hours. If I get in like 4 hours today, then I'm still on track. 22 hours. But also yesterday, kind of beefed it yesterday. Did not do any of the hours, so that's a little bit worrisome. That's why people put the weekend at the end of the week, because that's the only time when you can be sure that it's gone. There's YouTube saying if a single screenshot is extremely high quality, it's like 1 megabyte. It's over 9,000 screenshots, but images are less than that, so it's over 10K. Are you okay? No, wait. Look, okay, I just went in there, just started calculating my business, and although I do have 1,819 screenshots at this time, not including the ones from old phones and also that I've offloaded to other places over the years, like SD card or drive or anything. These noises coming out of my mouth are defending and convincing. They're both of these things, like you wouldn't believe. And whoa, hey, Brina appearance. Oh my gosh, wait. The little seal that you sent over there was my first time, my first exposure to, I guess, the little meme that's a thing right now. Nesty dog. And immediately after watching what you sent, Too Delicious in Dungeon. it's such a it's such a quality anime. It's like maybe a little more than halfway furry, maybe a solid 60% furry vibes for something that I initially would not think is furry. Anyway, two of version of that meme came up. There's talking about the alpha, the reefer, smoke weed, the one to trust though. Hey, how you doing? I cannot get most of the context. There's Rita saying I can't stop looking at the face. Yeah, quotable. I see why it's a meme. It's the vibes around here, the vibes. And I miss messages such as Banana saying, I heard about this guy who spent over $1 million on a game that had level-based matchmaking, but he ended up being a higher level than everyone else because of how much he spent, so he literally couldn't play the game anymore. This feels like some kind of ancient parable that a child would get told as a little medieval peasant, but it's like our modern version of that. You climbed too high, and now the sky won't even touch you. Alright, you're trying to draw your noggin. Trying to draw what I'm seeing, and not what I think I'm seeing. Alright, a little bit like this, a little bit like this, and try to proportion it all out as well. But they put an absolutely nuts amount of scenes on this as well. Digital Diogenes syndrome for real. Wait, Diogenes, I can't put together what I may have said with the guy who lived in a giant pot, right? He lived in a giant pot. Is that where it's coming from? Weed, aka pot, aka Diogenes, who was always in that pot. Perhaps. Word association. Have I gotten it? But then he also held up a plucked chicken and he was like, behold a man, because it was a featherless biped. Rude ass thing to do to a chicken, but I suppose that humanity over the years has done worse in general. There's more of this going on. Rena saying you finally get an Apple Pencil replacement tomorrow. Oh, hey. Okay, this is a bold statement for me to make without looking up the price of an Apple Pencil, because knowing Apple, it might be a little bit up there. But did you ever see that video of a guy who bought a bunch of carpenter's pencils and then cut them all in half, which I guess you can't do with Apple Pencil, but cut them all in half and then scattered them around his workplace so he would never lose a pencil? Wherever he would look, there would be a pencil. This is completely impossible to do with Apple Pencil, but the start of this idea was, shall you consider getting a spare as well? Curious, but also wild statement to make without knowing the price of it. And Crystal Palm is saying, are you thinking of Icarus Shadow? Oh, okay, I've lost track of which part of which sentence we were upon. Okay, and then I wasn't getting Diogenes mixed up with Aristophanes. And then Aristophanes I only know, or was it Aristophanes? Yeah, probably that sounds more correct. Aristophanes. Okay, so I'm totally lost on this, and why getting a pencil out of a fruit? Oh, there's photos going on, and George Cooper going on, and YouTubers are saying, Charlie, your advice is dangerous. My conjoined lawyer wants to have a talk with you. What, just because I implied that perhaps a person should buy 100 Apple Pencils and cut them all in half and scatter them around the house like Johnny Appleseed? This is probably extremely sane advice. Get your lawyer on the phone and the lawyer is gonna tell me that sounded totally right. That sounded absolutely right. Not even a little dangerous. There's Cooper references, and I'm gonna say, I remember one of my autistic friends had a George Cooper brisket. Where is them? I live another day not knowing any context except for the context from 2,000 years ago. I do not know who a George Cooper is, but I do know who an Aristophanes is. I am never beating the hag allegations. Okay, more of a neck, but do I want to start from having an absolutely nuts amount of sinews? Absolutely wackus bonkus amount of sinews. I don't know what I said. That may have seemed like I was referring to Icarus, but the FedEx truck going really fast through a little cul-de-sac outside my window, and there's been saying I'll be chatting for right now. My weird Bluetooth pencil is charging, and so is my iPad. Oh my. And saying I'm getting the new Apple Pencil for around 50, where it's normally 50, so Sigma. Dang. is that's definitely sounding like a bit of a bargain, but also definitely my incredible advice to cut 100 of them in half, certainly impractical. Nobody can afford such a thing, such a bushel. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty funny. Hello, terrifying creepy clown. Your name is full of vibes. Yeah, how you doing? How you feeling today? Here we are, an ordinary art club doing ordinary art things, such as drawing a really sinewed out fella, and
and apparently talking a little bit about the presidential debate. So the count of 8 and Crystal Palm, if I recall, Canadianly, or just it was either like Canadian or Nordic, sort of. Just foreignly remembering, just foreignly watching United States drama with popcorn. And Kaya saying, I've arrived after my phone died. Characters I've thought of are the king of anime, Gojo, Satoru Gojo, and any character from Soul Eater. It's Halloween season. Oh, art style? The last thing I read was Homesick. Ooh. 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 I've tried to study Homesick art style a little bit before. That's exciting. Okay, that's exciting. And then you're saying, poses, there's a tumbleweed in my brain. I usually use Pinterest for this. I mean, since it's like a Mad Lib sort of thing, I was like wondering about DMing you the list of like, this is no rush kind of thing. And asking if we take art requests. Well, the caveat for this stream, different for art requests different from a art commission kind of thing. But what I can do on this stream is try. I'm kind of a slow artist, and I might be into the stream. But hey, if you got one, I can try such a thing. And then there's Crystal Palm saying, you don't remember where I live, eh? Well, I want to say maybe Canada. Maybe that. But also, isn't that, let's say that's not a bug. Let's say that's not my memory failing me in my old age. Perhaps that's a feature, security feature. Oh, call me two-factor authentication the way I'm so secure. There's terrifying creepy clown requesting, can you draw creepy towering clown from Spirit Halloween then? Huh, most interesting. As it says $45 US. And wait a darn second, YouTube is dyslexic. You've upped my commission prices. Don't tell me you're taking a $40 cut. Rita saying, next year Canada has the election, I'm gonna die. It's a stressful time, right? Stressful time. Anytime it's going on. Okay, the thing that I was looking up was creepy towering clown. Huh. Oh, it's called that because it's descriptive from a store. Ooh, baby, you got legs for days. We're about it. And terrifying creepy clown says my favorite number is 666. Don't ask why. But then you've been asked why. Oh, however will we go for such a thing? Okay, how would I want to outline this? Oh, legs, what's on the menu? Legs. Yeah, we had actually, coincidentally, already drawn a clown. Okay, so let's terrify it up. I started drawing somebody's incredibly thick neck, but what kind of time do I have? What kind of concentration do I have? There's Heck Pie appearing to say hi, y'all. I'm going to sleep, but I want to swing by to say hi. Heck Pie! Get that sleep! Get that good sleep. I appreciate the hi. Very much. Fueled by little hellos, I might say. Wow, a hello and a goodbye. You gotta get to sleep. The terrifying creepy clown explaining that the 666 is the Satan number. Oh, we gotta have it for a little flair and panache. I was thinking
Can we add some more to your aesthetic? You know, what Latin is for remember you will die? That's memento mori. And I think that's a fun and catchy slogan to have on many clothes for fashion. Okay, so let's outline this as fast as we can, but I keep on talking, and as you can see, that's what makes me the slowest artist. Alright, so it's a little bit of this. Yeah, let's even exaggerate the shape a little. That's quite fun. Claiming that 27 is the devil's number. Was that the... Okay, wait, is 27 the number that a bunch of artists died young at? Because you may not have chosen it for that purpose, but it can also have a little bit of the lore in there. A little bit of the lore in there, indeed. I feel like it was 27. Huh. A strange fact of life that's also a little bit dark. Asking if the name is intentional. Oh, there is lore behind the name indeed, as guys, I think I jump scare. And YouTube is also saying that your name is pronounced as Aurora. Well, thanks for answering to my mispronunciations of it now and then. You know me. I'm a mispronouncer. Here is okay. What's the best expressions we can give to clown? Okay, maybe this is kind of making me consider whether I want some more horror art. Alright, your nose all the way down here like this. Your eyes is looking like some kind of a deep cut out here. Let's have some kind of a hollow thing. And then sketching it a little bit quickly. Creeping it out. There's this, and it does honestly it does make me giggle a little bit every time I see somebody being like, hey, YouTube, is your name pronounced that way? Is it pronounced that way? And then here we draw the clown having almost as big of a forehead as I do. Just sort of like this. Is the grin visible from this angle? Okay, I'll add that one last because it needs a little bit of detail. Okay. Oh, guys, say job selling commissions for $200. I'm using the payment plan, paying $1 a day. The most affordable $5. How am I being price inflated left and right? Alright, here's your funky little shirt. And honestly, from the picture, okay, waist a little bit snatched. Nothing brings me more joy than combining something that's a little bit, macabre? A little bit grim with something a little silly, goofy, funny. Let's remove this head for now. Removed the head. There's being absolutely convinced by the YouTuber's name explanation. There's more lore around. Oh, you wouldn't even believe where this guy lives. Okay, here's one leg. Gams, dare I say. No matter how much I try to deny it, September, the whole month of September, is really just a pre-Halloween. Wow. And then I was looking at the date today and being like, well, I don't think anything particularly 9/11 themed is happening on this stream, but these legs though, kind of towering. Alright, so going around and you're saying that Richard is your 3000th name, and saying I forgot you're conjoined, you know, but conjoined, would you say that you're conjoined to a bunch of other people, a few thousand other people, population of a small town, other people, conjoined physically, spiritually, emotionally, would you say that that's like in a wholesome way, or is it like in a Halloween themed way? You can have a wholesome Halloween if you want, but I guess they're not often both together. Alright, here's your foots, and I'm just gonna sort of ad-lib that one. You're just sort of squonking it down, as they say. And hips kind of wide. There's River saying, "Why no object show?" Oh, I wrote in the description. I wrote in the description of the last one. We can react to things on Monday for a while. It's like a blood stain instead of a festive clown button. Oh, you. There's. Thank you, there's something wrong. I'm here getting them $3,000 and Brina's saying, right after going to prison and getting the transgender surgery, she's an illegal alien. You know, the only such place to get that. It's honestly really bizarre. Okay, so, how do I want to put arms? The arms are a regular length. Oh, but with skeleton hands. Okay. Well, that's peak character design, I say. The sleeve goes out a little bit like this, and then this goes out a little bit like this, and then your sleeves are sort of folded like this. But then, watch out, skeleton hands. Everybody dance, skeleton hands, and some flowing sleeves as well. Wow, okay, so here's 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2, kind of a thing. Alright, just a little sketch of this clown sort of lurking over us all. It gives me the urge to mix it up, and there's YouTubers saying, like, the object show was a one-time thing, right, Joe? Right. And then River saying, what's the Egyptian music, can you show me? Oh, right. Oh, it was, I think it's supposed to be, like a India, inspired sort of a tunes, from this game, where you are the ultimate disaster bisexual, I believe. I think so. And Trump saying that implies there's legal aliens. YouTubers are actually claiming to be a legal alien. I'd love to shake your hand. It's not often I get to meet an alien, but then sometimes when you're driving on the highway, then I feel like I was in California and I saw like a huge billboard advertising alien jerky, and then so I'm assuming humanely that would be jerky made, and then the aliens like are involved somehow in the business, and then hopefully they're not like eating your fellows, right? Not eating your fellows. And then here's more of this, and remember this channel used to be about owl shows. There's honestly, since those videos are, I really want to push my studies aside for a little bit and get some other Owl House idea, like art-wise at least, get some of that out of my head. Alright, here is some semblance of a skeleton fingers, and I don't know, this might be all the sketch that I've got. As Terrifying Creepy Clown says, the creepy towering clown is a Halloween animatronic. Oh, okay. From Spirit Halloween, so those stains are blood, and yes, meant to be scary, but those hands aren't skeletons, I'm pretty sure they're just skinny. Ooh. If I zoom in. Well, I mean, they are connected to each other more than a skeleton hand would be, I want to say, because if it were only a skeleton hand, then they would fall apart, right? So I guess it's looking pretty skinny out here. There's a YouTuber saying, "Why don't you shake my hand, Shadow? In alien culture, it means you want to consume my bones." Oh my! Whatever shall I do? It sounds like I have to consume your bones. How awkward. I didn't mean for it to be this way. But
but if I could just consume a little of your bones. I'm so sorry to spring this on you. But your bones. This channel used to be about Steven University, and then about Halloween Thomas the Train cosplay. It was like 2 seconds, and we were saying, can you guys tell me to sleep, please, please, please? We're not the best at giving out sleep schedule. I think I frequently bungle it. And then here's a little person who is like hanging on to them legs, and like a koala, I suppose. And that's the kind of vibes that may be around here. Alright, what can if I'm pressed for time in the slightest capacity, what can contribute to the scariness? So definitely you gotta have your cool makeup, and definitely you gotta have a single dot for an eye, and then you gotta have the rest of it done. But it is giving a bye to the chat. Hey, thanks for stopping by, would genuinely appreciate it. River saying that you go to sleep now, bye. Hey, thanks for stopping by, have a good sleep. I guess you checked out at the correct time, because I may not draw a totally complete clown out here, but what shall be drawn of it can perhaps be kind of spooky, a little bit spooky to see before you go to sleep. And in fact, since it's art, we could we could have some jagged sorts of a teeth out here. As River says, please do not consume my bones, I'm not an eggplant drawer. Oh right. Oh yeah, the allegations. You know, it's been a while. I declare it, River. You've dodged the allegations. You have. The allegations, they leave you look on over on an ordinary Wednesday on a sunny kind of day, and I'm being roasted. Yeah, I might be being roasted. Okay, looking for more of this, and I feel like that's the vibes. As the guy says, everyone's backflip on the clown. Wow, most encouraging. And a little bit of red shall be out here. How much opacity do I want? Does that make sense for me? It's kind of a gradient, right? Kind of a gradient out here. And so this would be one way to do that. So it's getting darker toward the middle, but then also you must capture the beautiful golden yellow eyes. Really think that those are an underrated feature of character design. Beautiful. Golden. Or sometimes bright neon piss yellow, you know, the various descriptors that one can give to beauty. Golden, piss yellow, they're both completely valid. And that's how it goes. Yeah, just include some of that. And then there's terrifying creepy clown saying, oh yeah, by the way, creepy towering clown eats kids who likes to kill people for his performances at the circus. I feel like this is making me want to watch the rest of One Piece. Like, is what could possibly be cringe? What could possibly be cringe out here? My art perhaps. Here is, okay, a little more of the eyes, and then, yeah, those are the two very important tips of making creepier art. First of all, just put a pupil, no eyelids, right in the middle of the face, so it's eyeballing you. And then second of all, you want to give as much detail to the teeth as possible. Yeah, just put the lines in between every tooth. And then the vice versa works as well. If you're trying to make your art look less disgusting, then you would not put the lines in between every single tooth. I don't know what the effect of that is. And claiming that eating people is so last century.
You know, I just started reading a new webcomic. Okay, like 5 of them because I have a problem, but it's still true. It still remains. Just started reading a webcomic, and they were like, this guy is evil, he's a villain, he is cursed, and he's hot. Oh, wait, I was reading the stories like this, and then they just kind of throw into that very typical backstory, because every comic has this backstory, even if it's not in the romance genre. You're just being cursed out here. They throw into that backstory he ate his parents, and I'm like, wow. Normally they don't elaborate on the crimes all the time. You ate your parents, silly Billy. Oh my god. Okay, a little more of a tooth. Does this stand by? It's too much of a thick brush, I think, to get the maximum spidery details that would make it turn out in a kind of sort of a way. You know what I'm saying? You're saying the clown is cringe. Why can't he be useful to society? I'm caught in the friendly fire as someone not useful to society. Me and this clown. I didn't think that we had anything in common when I started doing a little creepy fan art. Oh, but we're alike. Me and also the killer clown. Not that I've probably eaten less children. Probably. You would think that I would say that with a totally certain kind of face. And I would think so too. I would hope so, yeah. I would hope so. Totally. Now, I haven't really been in any situations that would cause me to eat a child, I think. But you don't know anything for certain in this life. You just cross your fingers and be like, oh yeah, that would suck. Yeah, that would kind of suck. I would have brain prions right now. What sort of level of detail should go into yellow nose out here? Oh, okay, that's the shape that I got initially, but we want to be popping right out at ya. Just saying you could join the army, for example. They love that. Support our troops, and by our troops I do mean the 7 foot tall, mostly leg, child eating cannibal. Yeah. And look at them legs. He needs your extra support, not just in the footwear department. Alright, so here's a little bit more of this, and okay, it's shaped like this, and then also like this, and then you're going out like this and like this, I think. Maybe? I could have aligned that much better. But if I don't align it, does it keep with the horror effect? Well, okay. There are a couple of things that I could do to reduce the goofy energy down to 0. Because I feel like even though I employed all of my knowledge to make you be creepy, there's still some errant vibes out here. Some vibes that don't quite align with the vision. Alright, well, okay. I guess as far as a sketch goes, that's as much of the clown as I want to be drawing. Hey, thanks for interesting requests at this here art club. There's Rita saying, oh yeah, I'm probably not getting my Instagram back, but I gained like 42 followers immediately, so Sigma. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, so if you if you've started up like your new sort of a art Instagram, are you like thinking about making a different one for comments, since everyone's sensitive to you saying things that are objectively correct? Objectively correct, objectively correct. There's Crystal Palm saying, do any of you remember Lewis the not a jack-o'-lantern? Oh! Oh, short and mostly forehead like some sort of a bug. Yeah, I don't really like to talk about this a lot, but this camera that I'm being viewed on is actually pointing through a microscope, and the only reason that I'm able to stream is because a scientist happened to point the microscope in this direction and finally let my voice out into the world. It's kind of a scientific miracle for us all to be here, looking at my face. Kicking in the remembered ones, so you give your account back. Huh, that was okay. That was quite the sentence. And you're saying being in the big furry circle has its benefits. Hey, very cool. And then is everyone clinging to the leg? That's the kind of energy we bring to this today. I do not know if the individual who requested this clown is still here, but I have been resisting the urge the entire time. So if you are still here, you might want to leave. You might want to be leaving. All right. So here's an eraser, and here is the sort of a. Okay, we are putting, in fact, some kind of a clown speedo on you. I have been resisting the urge, and I'm no longer resisting the urge because I'm giving into the urge to put fishnets on your clown, and this started out very spooky and was honestly kind of a bonding moment, if I dare say so myself. Not to be a little too weird or a little too close to me. Okay, you're still here. Okay, okay, well, this, is, how about it's just something that's, regular and, hello. So, here we're putting in some fishnets on the cloud. I can no longer resist the urge. Every day I fail tests of willpower, and I come out a worse person on the other end of it. There's a little more fishnets around here, and they are a little bit better on one leg than on the other, and then I don't quite know what that entails. And YouTube is saying, how many furry circles are there? Huh, probably a lot of them. Probably a lot indeed. Alright, well this is... Okay, now that's all of the drawing that I do about that clown before I try to get out some scrap of other ideas that I'm having out here, because I can't quite tell which point that I'm trying to end the stream at. Not this moment. Not this moment. For sure not this moment. Okay, having another layer, just gonna treat yourself. There's a lot of furry niches. And we're saying that you don't feel a need to comment on like semi-political things, just commenting strictly on positive things and stuff out there. And and terrifying creepy clown only has 2 furry circles. Yeah, I suppose so. We cover some circles out here. There's no ad. I brought in the clip just to make you here. You know exactly where the cracks in my willpower are located. I have to do this immediately. Hello, clown. Hello, clown. This is surprisingly relevant to a lot of conversations that happened out on this stream. Here we go. There is a little bit of clownery happening today, and is the creepery complete? I'm not sure. Walk, fashion baby. Oh, you know it. And then there's like the clown, and being a furry is beneficial for growing art accounts, right? Because whatever art account you're trying to grow, you gotta know what audience you're going to exactly. Okay. And now that's all of the drawing that I do about the clown. Now, totally complete. A little sketch, a little. I personally am satisfied about that, and therefore I leave it there. Okay, and now yet another layer, and I try to learn as quickly as I can. There's Terrifying creepy clown saying, it's not my character, so I legally can't get mad and sue you.
Oh my, have I perhaps been playing dangerously? Nobody calls Spirit Halloween. Or would they love the advertising? You never know with companies whether putting their mascot in fishnets is a positive or a negative. Alright, I want to look at art that I'm doing, and I want to figure out how this works and how they do it for the comics. I'm gonna learn. Okay, I have a lot of poses of female basketball players around here, and they're looking pretty great, but I'm learning from the cartoons to begin with. Yeah, okay. Sure, that's one that I'll learn from right here. And they're saying, shave the clown's head and legs, make him have a bald hot head. Oh, you know, you're already being partially bald out here. I may be on that learning grind. Okay, wait, what's the shiniest sort of thing that you can put on a head? Does that embody shine when you go like that? Or for the shininess, do you have to be like, there you go, twinkling. There you go, and there's the J.J. Abrams light flares off of your head. Well, okay, that got extremely twinkly. Does it give off the shine, I wonder? Here I am. Hello. There's somebody saying you can look at me for reference. Hey. The key to self-esteem is when you look in the mirror, you forget what you just saw. This is a sort of a negative neutral sort of approach to body neutrality, and there are probably many valid objections to be had to it. However, I'm in the process of forgetting things. You see how I live out here. Terrifying creepy clown who has found this stream for the first time. Constantly roasted. I don't know how I walk out of the house without being crispy and crumbling into a million pieces. Alright, here is a little bit of this as I try to quickly get out an idea that I really wanted to draw before the end of the stream. Something like that. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's saying, hey, that's my skull. Are you doxing me? Why did you keep your skull in the emojis collection? This is irresponsible skull ownership, and I have to repossess your skull. Somebody has called the skull police on you, and I'm repossessing your skull. Here is a little bit more of this and a little bit more of, okay, this sort of noggin. I don't know if this method of mapping things out is actually helping me. I might be choosing a method of drawing this guy that's a little bit too vague. And that's not really the point of outlining things whatsoever. Try to get better at this art. Talk of making the clown hot for the humor, but the clown is already hot. And that's the... Is this the key? Is this the key to true humor? When you look at that clown and say, the list of jokingly thirsty phrases that I tried to run through in my also creative little brain just now, they were all bad. I don't know. There's got to be something that Whoa! Hello to DDC998, saying after all the farm advertising I've done in the past, I have a genuine question. Would you drink breast milk? Don't mean it in a nourishing way. Mean for fun. Know what I mean? DDC998. Some people say hi. Some people start a conversation off by saying hi, hello, how you doing? How's your mother? Don't ask me how my mother is. Hi, hello, how you doing? How's the weather? Kind of a thing. BBC 998. Hi. Yes. Next question. What think what? Hello. There's the next step after honking, and then there's art being sent. There are topics to be had. One can't go on with a topic for too long. Okay, so there's organic poses out here. Oh my gosh, wait, that's cute. Oh my gosh, wait, that's cute. Hello. Hello. And then armies out here. This is Wait, okay, is this based off of any kind of a reference? This is I'm loving the little vibes out here. Hello. This is so cute out here. Hey, you guys are putting the owls on it. Saying, make the female. Make it have big cans to be funny. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not attracted to a clown. That's the thing about being unhinged. There comes a time when you're so far away from sanity that you don't even remember what it's like to not be attracted to a clown. I almost said that with a straight face, but instead I said it with my gay face. Whoa, who can predict? What's up? Please. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. No, but like, art-wise, I don't know how to connect all of this. They're saying you're acting sus. Are you giving out nicknames again? Are you giving out bastardizations of the names? Well, I guess a nickname is different from a bastardization. Sometimes. Not all of the time. Let's switch up what this is and what this looks like, and did some slightly clownish music start to come up in here. Yeah, Halloween themed as well. Very nice. And what other songs do I want to be around here? I probably want to go a little bit more. As Sabrina says, gonna go now and leave a song quote here. Hey, let's see what is happening in the world of song quotes. There's Kai saying, when did the clown get a bra? When I lost the last of my willpower. When I lost the last of my willpower. And I say that as if the day has ended, as if there's not exactly more willpower to be had. This started out as like a regular clown shirt, but I'm giving this some texture now, because what we're going for is now like what in the nightgown territory. Hello clown. I've seen cloth folds before, and they go like this. Okay, yeah, sort of like this, a little bit like this, and it's just sort of like this. Most excellent? No, not excellent whatsoever. Just some amount of details around here. There's DDC998 saying, sorry, hello, back to the topic. Wasn't expecting a yes. This changes my perspective on you. Hey, this is an art club. It's all about perspective. It's been ages since I practiced perspective. I can't even solidly say that it's all about it. Can't even solidly say it's all about it. And there's talk of a room's house, and the only way to throw someone such as you off their game, DDC998, is to mix it up every now and then. Good God. There's Sabrina giving us the quote, get your mangy ass on. Get back to the kitty, cuz she's looking kind of pretty. Can't stop looking at her face. Me and Cat Mama rolled into the distant fog. Little does she know, I'm a nasty dog. Wisdom once again from Sir Mix-a-Lot himself. Thanks for sharing the song quotes, Frida. Not gonna lie, that's in my head too as well. Not exactly a song quote, it's a full-on bunch of verses. Am I being accused of milking a clown right now? Look. Okay. Okay, it took several steps to get to this point. Several steps indeed. You know, why not just say that I'm finally uncomfortable with the energy we've created in this studio today. I'm not going to milk a clown. I never thought I'd have to say that, but it seems necessary. It's not happening. As Guy says, such a low that animation trend rate it's so fun to look at. It almost makes me wonder, like, what characters would I most want to see? What characters would I try my shriveled little artist hands at? Which ones? Kinda like this. Okay, and here we go. How much drawing can be here? Try to draw what I'm seeing and not what I think I'm seeing. Try to draw what I'm seeing and not what I think I'm seeing. Okay, so here is a little bit more of this. Here's a little bit more of this. Sort of get this, sort of uniform kind of thing out here for this character. Very awesome. Huh. If I did that animation meme, maybe I would want to do it for obscure characters, or webtoon characters, or obscure ships. Is it really an obscure ship if most of the fandom who's like chill about it starts out shipping them, but like half of the fandom is not chill about it, so it could be a little obscure is my reasoning. Two main characters of the Greatest Estate Developer webcomic, Lloyd Frontera and Javier Ashra. No, it doesn't match the energy. Like, I saw somebody do this meme. Wow. Okay, I saw somebody do this meme with with Capru and Laios from Delicious in Dungeon, and like I like the animation, and and Laios is definitively fairly completely dog. Excuse me. As Terrifying Creepy Clown says, draw a hot lady that your dad would probably hit on to find out it's a male in a Halloween costume and your dad remembers it's October 31st. On October 31st, my dad is in a inflatable, great way to start out that sentence, T-Rex costume. He gets a lot of joy after being a T-Rex, except for last year when he got a lot of joy off of being an inflatable Among Us crewmate, and then a little child hugs inflatable Among Us crewmate and is like, I love you, Among Us. And I'm like, little child, you're like 5 or something, how do you know what an Among Us is? They're letting you play games and things. There's CDC998 saying, would you milk a mime, a jester perhaps? This level of creativity feels like a new age for you, DDC998. Where will you go? Where will you go from here? There's creativity happening. The ideas, they're not just one tired old trek, they're things being combined together. Most amazing. Okay, I missed Brina saying goodbye and remember balls. And they'll say don't give me ideas. And what did I just read? Okay, wait, what kind of clown? I would have to, okay, I think first of all, for this thought experiment, I might have to borrow someone else's dad, because my dad is not so single. My dad is not so single out here. Alright, so here is more of this going on. Try to draw your face before I got to end out the streaming, and then, okay, so that's good to learn how anime and manga styles draw a bit of a lip. Let's learn this right now. Learning how a mouth is formed right exactly now. And I might need a thinner brush about it.
Going like that? No, going kind of like this. There's what they say. He's in an inflatable T-Rex costume. Have you never seen the joy of an inflatable T-Rex costume? Have you never seen the joy of an inflatable T-Rex costume? Or perhaps inflatable Among Us crewmate? It's sort of like an over-the-top kind of Halloween costume to have, right? But it's not difficult to put on. And so I can see why it would get pretty popular for a while there. Okay. Things I have also seen are people having a race in several of the costumes. Alright, here is this, and here is more of jawline that I am learning about. Alright, here is that. As DDC998 claims to have seen other inflatables, I'm so careful with my language, and for what? There's nothing that DDC998 is not on the lookout for. God, okay, like do I know any term that you would not be on the lookout for? I can't even think of one. It's absolutely devastating how surrounded one must be. Okay, so let's draw more of an ear and more of like this. Is this the shape of this ear? This is somewhat satisfying from a drawing perspective in the way that I set out today to learn from this and draw these sorts of art styles more. It's this comic that I read 70 episodes of over like Monday and Tuesday, 70 episodes of it. Also something that catches my attention is how do people decide from an art style perspective how much detail to put into an ear? Well, this one decided on this much detail, and they've given him a little bit of an earring. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could combine the last clown idea into this one, because although I'm drawing this character with a certain amount of expression, I want to make your ear smaller. I might have given you a real sort of might have given you elephant heritage, good God. I never really even mean to do such a thing when I'm making a character, but I mean, now that I say that out loud, elephant heritage seems like objectively fascinating, yeah. Alright, so, proportionally, how much of that does that take up? That's DGC998 saying, so in conclusion, you would know somebody for fun, but not if it's a clown girl. You can't just say conclusion and clown in the same sentence. I give myself a moment of silence these days to see if I want to continue the sentence that popped into my head automatically, to see if I want to continue where it's going. Anyway, conclusion sort of sounds a little bit like Clussy, and we finish the sentence, and can we end the clown thoughts in a peaceful way? I think I'm giving myself a brain hemorrhage right now. I think any minute now it's gonna all start bleeding out of my nose. Oh, what a day this is. What a time this is. What a fish this is. Every single time I think I'm not expecting it, and then I'm expecting it. There's... We all know what you're gonna say. Oh, okay. So like, if you had been so inclined, you could have typed Clussy at the same time which I said it. I said in a tone that implies that someone is not leaving the topic behind. So there's saying that you would do it too if it wasn't for the lactose. Wait, okay. Conjoined, lives in a private jet. Name pronounced like Aurora. Lactose intolerant? Wait, so like nobody in the whole situation was able to share lactose tolerance? Anyway, I'm a real artist. a real artist, and I know proportions, and I don't just sit here and talk about classy. Okay, so there is more of this, and being blessed by a fish and a jawline. I'm on that jawline practice. Soon, many anime husbando shall be released from this stylus of mine, from drawing skills. I will be able to produce infinite anime husbando once I learn how they are made. Alright, your eyes so huge, you freak. Alright, so here's a little bit more of your eyeball, but it's it's kind of rankled. Do I put your nose down some more? I might indeed put that a different sort of proportion, but the lips are looking a little bit correct, but also a little bit like I have definitely put them in slightly the wrong part. There's it was really exciting. That's the part you get surprised about my sentence. This is a lot about you. I feel like I can't even say that I'm being clocked right now, because that also shares letters with clown. So, does anyone else want to rock up to this Wednesday, the middle of the goddamn week, and feel normal with me? That's what I set out to do when I did a normal routine on a stream. Oh my god. And there's... but yes, I'm semi-lacto tolerant. Unhinged, off the rails, red clocked husbando is here. The one that I'm drawing is from the okay, let's see if I can get this this showing up on the, yeah, I guess this is kind of wild. Yeah, this showing up on the picture. Yeah, so that's a side character from the comic Forget My Husband, I'll Go Make Money. And the reason that I started reading that comic, several reasons, but for the comedy gags specifically. Also, what's he saying in this? Forgot about that. Okay. The comedy because one of the first episodes of this comic has the main little protagonist, little waif-like anime girl, like, just leaning out of a carriage and going, going like that, and and the vibes, they strike a balance of hinged and unhinged, much like this stream could do sometimes if we ever found where the hinges were at. Alright, how much angle for your nose? How much angle for your nose? Please make sense. Please make sense. Is it like that? Anyway, being so bad. And they're saying Lisa's bundles can't be there. Never mind. Hey, unfortunately for all of us, I am 32 parallel universes ahead of you. This guy's like, he's got right. It's got the cool design with like the scar on his face and then all of this stuff. And every single time I'm reading these comics, I'm like, why do they choose the same design every time? Is it up to me and these hands which you can see right before you right now, right here, just simply learning how to do this? Is it up to me to create a comic where the love interest is having like a scar on the face or any variety of looks? Because they keep making different versions of the same guy. I had sort of like something of a theory of this, I want to say, like years ago when I was like looking at Connor Detroit Become Human, which was that any story that has an identical man in it is going to be completely beloved by the fandom. It's going to explode in fan art and I don't know, fan fiction and things, because there's nothing that fuels a fandom more than having an identical man. It seems like something that would be too niche to really take off, something that's too specific to be true, but but there's Detroit Become Human, and then at the time I was also watching a lot of Sanders Sides and What Is That Identical Man? And then you might use that as an explanation for anime series where they're having a bit of the same face syndrome. What is that? Again, identical man. And then yeah, I just wonder. I wonder. And that was DDC998 saying, wasn't expecting to leave this stream knowing that Cheryl is Lucifer. The more you know. I say in a good way, a high five way, a hey way, and a word way. Lock it down. Lock it down. Lock it down. Lock it down. Rewind. Oh, like this. Guys saying, you watch Sanders Size too? Yeah, I forget when exactly I lost track of it, because I don't know, there keep being a bunch of fandoms that I'm like, that I'm into, that I'm like never exactly intending to leave, and then before I know it, it's been 5 or 7 years. Yeah, I guess the last I saw was that Deceit had just been introduced, so that's quite some time. It's quite some time by now, alright. And we're getting some narrower kinds of eyes out here. Narrower kinds of eyes. And what is it like this? What is it like this? Kind of... No, okay, I don't know if that is capturing the vibes. Don't know if that's capturing the vibes. Alright, so here is this. Here is this. Alright. Here is the eyebrow. And there's Kaise. I was so obsessed with it. I remember editing anxiety. Wow. Like the I feel like this has come up like one other time before, but like video edits kind of thing, right? The video edits kind of thing. That's it's so fun. There's YouTube is actually chiming in. I'm in the fetal position in a corner of my room, but I'm on your side, Jaro. There's nothing wrong with you. I support you. Snake rights. Snake and shag, am I right? No, but like what is this? What is this? Where am I? What's happening? Oh, guys, if you can find an anxiety edit, hey, that's fun things, that's fun stuff. Alright, let's get a little bit of a rankle out here. Alright, here is this, and a little bit of this. Alright. I'm still okay. It's unfinished thought syndrome, right? Try to think of anything that I know of that DDC 998 might not be on the lookout for. Like deep in my psyche, like that doing math over yourself meme, but it's AO3 tags. Dacrophilia? Dacrophilia. I don't know, I feel like that one's not too crazy, but it's got a long name. That one's not too crazy, but it's got a long name. But then that might also be the AO3 reader kind of brain kind of thing going on. The what could I possibly say that a lurking individual would not be on the lookout? What could I say that I would be able to beat someone to the punch about? I don't know. And that's... in fact, it makes me a little bit sad to think that my brain can move at such a slow pace indeed. Alright, so here is more of this, and I don't believe that your eyebrows are this close together. Huh, yeah. Back that up a little, and by that I mean your eyebrows. Alright, a little like this isn't anything. There's YouTube is saying I have to legally say that I'm not losing my bloomin' privileges. Well, no, I don't know what the vibe in here is. What is happening? I'm not
kicking you out. I'm not kicking you out of here. Sometimes you're the only sane person around here, which bodes poorly for my mental state. There's... Guys, I found it. It's from 4 years ago. Well, it's still... I know it's bad when 4 years ago feels kind of recent to me. There's DGC9A saying I'm not king shaming Jero. This makes me feel more respect for you. Well, not king shaming is all good and well, but surely you must also pair that with kink respecting, and kink respecting goes along with I guess not talking about it to a severe degree if somebody else don't want to. Well, that's a little bit Yeah, this is some kind of a serious sort of a phrasing. Oh, says I'm part of this conversation now, I guess. And there's I did not know in what ways we would be off the rails. I simply wanted to draw fishnets on a really legged out 7-foot tall clown that eats children. Little did I remember my history with clown. Alright, and then more of face. I don't think that I always look at these art styles as a reader who is also an artist. I always look at these art styles and I think to myself, I could do that. And that is, goddamn, that is arrogance. That is pure hubris. That is in some ways inexcusable. What is your mouth even shaped like, homie? Not really like that, because that's kind of a clowny, and... But I can't compare things to a clown no more. I can't, it's corrupted, isn't it? It's corrupted. There's what you saying, I shouldn't have mentioned clown girl again. My regrets only grow larger, much like the leg of this clown. There's, trying to figure out these proportions, and I think I have not done it. I think I've given you a short little nose, and you're not supposed to be having a short little nose. Does it start higher up? Wow. Is it more like that? Okay, solid maybe, and then the rest of your face is going out here. Is this looking horribly proportioned? Perhaps, and then things that have been posted. Does that mean in a Discord sort of a way? I totally want to be seeing what all of this may be. Is this a site that's unmuted? Sure, let's see it around. Oh, it's been 7 minutes of Pokemon Scarlet Violet soundtrack. It's such an upbeat one that I never even noticed. You're saying nice lines. You're a true artist. The mouth looks a little weird though. It does. I'm figuring it out. Let's see some edits. Let's see.
Adore the more intense eyeshadow. It totally doesn't make you look like a raccoon. Nice gloves. Did you just finish washing some dishes? What do you want?
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I know it's kind of everywhere, but I never figured out how people do the bounce and then like slide effect that's like popular in edits. And then going along with the music is popular because it looks good, because you're looking good out here. How fun. There's guys saying I edited so much better, I promise. But it's going along to the beat that causes me I'm weak to the beats, you know? I'm weak to the music, the songs, the tunes. I feel like maybe I experience music at a more intense level than the girl that I met one time that never listens to the radio in the car and just listens to NPR. Yeah, definitely. When somebody like goes along to the music, I find myself weak to that. It's looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty good. And then wondering about proportions, whether there should be a smaller eye. He's got kind of a huge eye in this
image, but now that I'm looking at them side by side with a little bit more fresh eyesight from looking at the Kai edits for a moment there. Okay, like this, then it definitely is smaller on the actual thing. Okay, like that. Do I want to leave it like that? I don't know. They've kind of put a paleness at the end of this eye, and they've also given him a different shaped sort of iris kind of a thing. There's guys saying there's so much old edits I found when I was in my She-Ra era and stuff, and I didn't even realize I edited Hunter from the Owl House once as all a fever dream. Yeah. It's really strange going back on like old art and stuff like that. Some of the stuff I've put on this channel, I don't even remember it getting out of drafts necessarily, but it's out there. It happened. Okay, we want a little bit more of the hair, and apparently this is in fact a 2-hour stream because okay, how much hairline do I want to give you? This is a 2-hour stream because I had the anime husbando on the mind. Side characters. When will they ever get to be main characters? Alright, here, like this. Definitely mouth proportion might be it, you know? As we're looking at this, as we're finding out what's here. He's having sort of a hostile look on his face, and oh, damn it, I've done it again. One of the beginning art mistakes. You need more forehead. Oh, good God. Well, that's why I try to count, drawing the, is it like this? That's why I try to count drawing the hairline as a 6th facial feature, because it makes you draw enough forehead. Alright, we will back that entire thing up. There's guys saying, although Hunter edit is the only one I'm #proud of, because I don't think I can edit like that again. Be right back. Oh, most exciting. I would love to see what's going on. And there's DC99 saying, if I find a prig, we can have a chat. Will it take DC998? You may not be kink shaming, but at the same time, there's no way a motherfucker is kink respecting. Oh, what in the hell? No, I shall not discuss such a thing. Disrespectful. Here is going over around like this, and is that the right amount of forehead? I mean, actually, I would like this character to have more forehead. And I do realize, after being so severely roasted out here, so severely roasted next to the killer clown with the charming little bow on your hair, that this sounds like I want to make everyone that I'm drawing look a little bit more like me. But have you seen anime foreheads when they get a little too short sometimes? Alright, so here is this, and here is a little more of this. Is this what eyes look like? There's an eyelash. Sure. Back to that eye, into your skull a little bit more, perhaps. This, okay, talking about how the mouth might be a little high. This angle might be intended to be tilting your head over to the side a little bit, right? Tilting your head over to the side a little bit, in which case I would want to emphasize that a bit more. But one thing that I think I can do is like this. I don't know. Okay, the lip proportion is different in what I'm seeing, as we're learning, as we're trying, as we're doing. Jeez. Okay, how does this line go into another line. There's so many characters that I want to try to imitate their art style and see what exactly goes into it. Okay, direction that this thing is pointing also. If you are a simplified cartoon fellow made of simplified lines, then they have to point a certain way. Oh! Okay, I think that's started to improve a little bit. There, DDC998 says, sorry I'm being genuine, but I see how it could be misinterpreted. Would you prefer both of you? Then that's okay. Despite everything. Hey, that was funny. God damn it. God damn it. No. Okay, I'm laughing. Okay, there's a little bit of hair out here, a little bit of crystal palm deciding on a background for a... Wait, is that a spider Sona out there? Okay, and then what sorts of hair may I draw as I attempt to perhaps end a stream? Because here we are coming up on a 2-hour mark. Oh my gosh. Whoa. There's... Okay, last of the hair. And do I want to fully learn from the style, or do I want to try to do my signature sort of preference for what I try to draw for hair, which is a little more angular? I don't know, might as well try to learn from it. I've come this far. Alright, here is more of this. YouTube said, seems there's something missing on the mouth. The lips are not fully right. Right? So this one actually does have a thing like this. Has something like that going on. And then other shading happening. Well, actually, rather than shading, how about we put the scar? How about we include your scar tissue, my good fellow? Okay, well, it doesn't go that far down the face on this one, but yeah, here we go. This has been a less chill stream than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not entirely sure if Kai is if Kai's gonna was like showing off a hunter edit, but okay, wait, I'm kind of curious about that, and I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure if I should like wait 5 minutes or simply ask. But okay, I'm about to post it. Okay. Because the curiosity, you see, is burning within me. Then we're giving it a second. Okay, let's go on. And you're saying the title sure was Chill Art Club. Yes, perhaps. I thought that we would be chilling, you know. It said, we encounter instead news and people of the world that are instead chilling. Alright, well this is kind of, okay, looking at this is helping me understand how to put the proper amount of hair in this sort of a style. Okay, so a little bit forward, but also a little bit back. Try this all that you can, doing what you can. Thought that this was gonna be a chill stream. No, I'm still very happy. Studying art style, specifically this art style of the comic. Forget my husband, I'll go make money. Wow, you don't need marriage, you just need money. You don't need marriage, you just need money. Oh. Okay, trying to figure out in what directions this hair shall stick up. The art is slow. The stream attempts to be chill. I, as a person, am sometimes kind of fast. But the clown accusations are faster. Wow. Oh my god. And then here is a little bit more of this. A little bit. Okay. Hair going outward like this. Are they all shaped the same way? No, they are not. One of them is shaped like this. Several strands. Line art used to intimidate the hell out of me. I used to be like, I could never draw a smooth line and then put together a bunch of smooth lines, and then there's a guy in the midst of all your smooth lines. Sheesh. Definitely gotta keep studying all of these art styles I admire. One day I'll understand the full color version of them. And then, after... Oh, I've moved your hair. Sudden baldness. I meant to move the entire fellow. Alright, and here on this late sort of a stream, as the hour approaches 3 p.m. my time, there's guy saying it has been posted, the hot husband on Yimi, and DDC998 saying, as always, my job here is done. I've improved. Another stream with my wittiful comments. There was sexy clown before you came here. One cannot take all of the credit. And don't worry, if you can heal us, we'll get away. There is only sound that I can make. There is only just some sort of a coughing noise. But we're here to appreciate creativity in its multiple forms, and this means unmute the Discord website. Jesus, what the hell did I just do? Unmute the Discord website, and let's see a hunter sort of an edit. I love you, Night in the Woods music. What's being edited around a hunter? Let's see it.
Do you recognize that annoying voice?
Oh my gosh. Hello! Why is that? Oh my gosh. Hello. Oh my gosh, wait, that must have taken forever to put together. Hello? That's clips from so many episodes. This has been a stream of variable qualities and creativity appreciation. Oh, look at this. I love it so much. I'm heading out of here, but I love it so much. Look at this guy. Thank you guys very much for being around here. And I'll see you next time. Normal style again. I'm only object show on like a Monday for a while. I don't know how long I'll do that.